Good morning. New week. Hello, happy whatever day this goes up. As I'm filming this, it is Super Bowl Sunday. It is Mardi Gras weekend. It is Valentine's Day weekend. It is all the things in one weekend. And what did I do? I washed my hair. And I stayed my butt at home because the weather is awful. Absolutely terrible. We had like tornado warnings or watches, whichever one. Flash flood warnings, and yeah, torrential rain. So I just decided to stay in, and my toe hurts so bad. Or my foot, rather. My whole foot kind of hurts because I just clipped my toe ever so gently. Not a bad stuff, just knocked it on the lip threshold thing of the door for my bedroom. So my foot is real big mad at me about that. After having 2 weeks of virtually zero pain, we're back, like, set back pretty good. So, thanks. Awesome. Cool. It really, really hurts. Like, it's just aching in the, like, joint that connects to my foot and down into the ball of my foot to the arch. Like, it hurt all the way into my ankle yesterday. But I got upper body day done, at least, yesterday morning. And did a little lifting, so I feel good about that. Vaguely sore, not really super sore. A little bit in the triceps area. Hamstrings are still sore from previous leg day, though. So I still got another day of recovery before it's leg day again. And hopefully the foot does me solid and chills out so I can properly do leg day. But anyway, I decided I want to do a blowout this week because the weather is so nasty. And when the weather is the way it is right now, it's incredibly humid and wet and rainy. There's no point trying to go wavy curly, okay? Because what happens is I just wilt. I have very lank, yucky waves and curls that just look sad, and then they get frizzy and gross feeling. I just don't want to deal with it. So I'm just doing a blowout for the week, or for at least the first half of the week. I use that Bumble and Bumble volume shampoo and conditioner again. I really do like it. Such a tiny amount does the job too. It is so concentrated, which I totally forgot that's how it is with like high-end shampoos and conditioners. It's been a minute since I used any. That they are very concentrated. I remember a hairdresser telling me that years and years ago when she was selling me some Redken stuff. She was like, girl, you only needed the eensy beensy bit. It's worth the money. And I was like, okay. I have no real recollection of the Redken stuff that I used because that was about 13 years ago. But I always remembered that, but kind of was like, ah, yeah, whatever. No, I think it depends on the brand, but some of them are very concentrated for sure. And the Bumble and Bumble volume stuff, very concentrated. I mean, I've never used such a small amount of conditioner and shampoo in my hair. And it did the job. I'm used to like double cleansing. Well, except for like the Super Zero stuff. I don't have to use a ton of that, obviously, because it's just a bar kind of rub on. But yeah, such a small amount, and it feels so very effective. And just does the job. But usually I double cleanse my scalp because I have, you know, product buildup or whatever. And I also kind of have an oily scalp. So, and I put oils in my hair, and I put this and that. And I did have a hair mask in my hair that might have stayed in over 24 hours because I totally just forgot. And just forgot. I put it in my hair last night to style it for that cyberpunk look. Went to the gym, did my upper body stuff, didn't even get sweaty, and I sacked out for the day. Took a nap, and yeah, so that was in my head for quite some time. So I had to do a little bit of extra cleansing because of that. Hair is clean, feeling good. I've kind of already brushed it out, but it's going crazy on me. But yeah, I've noticed when the air is like very heavy feeling, my hair just gets heavy. And it doesn't want to do anything. And it is incredibly like humid and just wet. Like the air just feels sauna-like, yet it's not hot, but it feels hotter than... It's that strange time of year and like weather condition where it's like 50 degrees outside, but it feels warmer because of the humidity, but you're also cold feeling because it's wet. It's such a weird thing. Like, you don't really know how to dress because you get sweaty in it easy. It's swampy. It's cold but swampy. Did I watch Super Bowl? I did not, because I don't have cable, and I probably could stream it, but I just don't care. I have zero interest really in sports ball. But I guess Kansas Chiefs won from what I've seen on the interwebs. Alright, so I'm really trying to like make this stuff like impress me, I guess. I don't know. I did a product update on this a while back. This is a Just You honey infused hair repair serum, and I just don't really think it does a whole lot of anything. But maybe I just wasn't using it consistent enough. So I'm trying to really use it every single wash day to see if I notice a difference. I just really don't like this dropper situation because it's really hard to get enough product up in it. Like, I feel like they could have put this in a pump and it would have been a little more effective to get the product out. Because it just doesn't want to pick up very well into the dropper because it's very thick. It looks like the Guerlain stuff, doesn't it? The Guerlain primer. It's slightly oily, but not really. It's very light. My hair just absorbs it pretty quickly. But I just do this through mid-lengths to ends. And in this front most damaged part of my hair. But I just really haven't noticed any point of that. It's like I'm doing an extra step that doesn't really matter, but I'm doing it. Instinctively, I'm wanting to scrunch the product in. And then we're not curling today. We're letting it be straight. Next, I'm going to take some hairdresser oil from BB. I always go BB because it's the BB on there. Bumble and Bumble Visible Hairdresser Oil. For heat protection and all the good things that it does. This I really, really like. This is a great product. Very lightweight. Doesn't weigh the hair down. And does exactly as it says it's going to do. It smells wonderful. It smells very salon. Just kind of a milky texture. It doesn't feel oily either, even though it's described as an oil. It's really good milky serum texture to me. But it really helps to add some slip to the hair also, which is nice. Olaplex Volumizing Spray around the roots. Also heat protection. And also smells fabulous. I love the way that the Olaplex stylers smell. They smell so, so good. Alright, and for a leave-in today, I'm going to use some of the Bumble and Bumble Seaweed Air Dry Cream. Even though we're round brush drying, I like to have a leave-in, and this is just a nice one. It's fairly lightweight. I don't like air drying with it. It feels a little too heavy when I do that. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm not an air dry girly. Just am not. So this is a lightweight leave-in conditioner and styling cream. Gives hair hold and all day hydration. It does have a little bit of hold to it, which is nice. And it does prevent frizz. I think it's maybe if you have a little bit thicker, slightly coarser hair than me, you would enjoy this a little more. But I haven't used it since I bleached my hair and done some damage to it. So it might actually be more effective on me now. A little more suitable now that my hair is a little more porous. So yeah, because when I tried it, it was quite some time ago. And I just decided to pull it out because I was thinking about Bumble and Bumble. I got a little bit of a... I enjoy that brand. Like, not every product is, like, stellar for me, but and work perfectly. But there's definitely some products from them that I think are fantastic. Like that Invisible Oil and the shampoo and conditioner. Anyway, this is an air dry cream that's infused with a trio of nutrient-rich seaweeds. Gives hair hold, hydration all day, color safe. And it says you can put this all the way to the root. Unless you have really dry hair, I would not. I would not. But we will go mid-lengths to ends. And I just get a little teensy amount I do have to make sure I put product in this front bit. But I do like that this does have some hold to it. Like you can actually use it as a little bit of a styler. Like it has some capabilities to it for that. It's a nice benefit of it not just being a leave-in conditioner. And I'm not the biggest fan of just straight up leave-in conditioners. I'm more of like a curl cream girly, like a little tiny bit of curl cream type of thing. I don't usually just go in with like plain old leave-in conditioner stuff. I've been kind of messing with that Miel one a little bit as a leave-in. It's fine. I don't have enough experience, I think, with it yet to give you a firm opinion, but it's alright. It works as a conditioner too, just in the bath for lightweight conditioner, because I've got very fine hair and it does offer enough slip. And yeah, I like pairing it with the mask. Like if I've done the mask, I'll use that as my conditioner since I've had so much conditioning going on. It works okay for that step. I don't really pay attention to how I feel about it as a leave-in, other than the one day I did use it, I thought it made my hair feel a little heavy. But I might use too much or something, you know, learning curve. A lot of times with products, it takes me a couple of tries with it to see how it best suits my hair type and texture and all. Very rarely is it an immediate opinion on hairstylers. It usually takes me at least 2 or 3 wash days to really get a good average of how the product will work. Because hair days can be unpredictable. Every wash day is a little different. Weather plays a big role in it, to me. That also smells nice too, that BB seaweed leave-in. It has almost like when you get a fragrance or something that's described as like ocean or something like that, it has that kind of smell. Like a little bit musky ocean scent to it. And I like that, alright, in a hair product if that works. It's not super strong or anything. But yeah, does that do a great job at detangling. Ooh, talk about some nice slip from that. And that is a product that I can scrunch in and get a little bit of curl enhancement from. It does work in that way. So I think it would be a fine product if you have wavy curly hair to use as a leave-in. I need to test it more in conjunction doing it with wavy curly hair. But just from what I would call a educated guess, I think it will do good. Because you kind of get to the point, you know, you do know your hair to some extent. What you kind of tell off the bat if something's not going to work or something has potential. Let's do a little Nexus mousse for some volume. This is the volumizing foam with elastin protein. This is a lovely mousse, by the way. It's not super heavy feeling. It's very lightweight mousse. And again, really nice salon smell. I like when product smells like high-end salon. I love that fragrance. That's kind of more perfumey scent over like a fruity scent or something like that. I'd rather it smell like I had my hair styled professionally. Alright, just working that through. Not going to apply too terribly much. Alright, now I'm going to use my T3 air drying round brush thing that has a name that I just never can remember. So I'm going to just do a quick little pass through the hair with it to get it fully dry and set for the next few days. Probably next couple of days. Depends on how long the hairstyle holds up. It really does. That's more going to depend on the roots. How oily the roots might get on me. Alright, so I'm going to do that and I'll see you in a minute. Feels so soft and smooth, and we got some volume. I mean, as much volume as I get in my hair. This is a decent amount for me without adding in dry shampoo or anything else. So now I'm going to do my little trick where I put it on top of my head in a bun and let it set, kind of lift it off the scalp and get a little wave through the rest of the hair that looks like a nice blowout. That took me way longer than it did, because I am not skilled with the blowout. Just never been able to coordinate a round brush and a hair dryer and all of that. Just nope. But yeah, my hair doesn't feel weighed down or heavy, so yeah, I think that leave-in might be more appropriate now for my hair that's a little bit more damaged. Yay me. Alright, and hair is up. Put a little bit of texture spray on. Just hit a little more in the front here. And that should help lock in some of this volume. Or help increase some of the volume anyway. And I'm going to go paint my nails red because it's Valentine's Day week. And my romantic Valentine's Day, I'm going to get my teeth cleaned this week. That's fun. Dentist trip. What a wonderful Valentine's Day. Great scheduling on my husband's part. Yeah. And I think that's also a gym day. So we'll go to the dentist and then go work out. But no, Tuesday we do actually have plans. We're going to Natchitoches with our friend Lila, and we're going to go eat at the Flying Heart Brewery. Get some lovely wings. They have the best chicken wings ever. What else are we doing? Yeah, we're going to do that. And then we're going to hit up a new little, kind of like, I don't know if it's like a bakery or coffee shop. I don't know what it is really. Dessert place. It's cobbler themed. It's like called Peach Cobbler or something like Sweet Peach. I don't know. We're going to check that out. That is back in town, and I don't know what else we'll get into, but I'm going to go do the nails and have a nice editing session, drink my nice protein, and enjoy the rest of my quiet little Sunday going into Monday morning. Good morning. Hello. It is Tuesday. It was Mardi Gras. I have tinted my brows this morning. And already done my skincare and been up and at it. And done all the things. And I'm having my smoothie before I had breakfast. Because I got up way too early and could not go back to sleep. So I just got up. Anyways, the hair is doing good today. I got clips, but you'll see it in a little while. But yeah, today is, we're going to Natchitoches to brewery for lunch, and then checking out a new little place in town. It's like a dessert place. That's what's up. I had a lovely breakfast date last night. I'm going to prop you up on a banana. Stick a banana in your ear. I had a really nice breakfast date this morning, or yesterday morning rather. Whoops, the banana moved. Banana! It's a banana, King Charlie. It's a banana, King Charlie. Yes, I'm that old. Anyway, lovely breakfast date. We went to Cracker Barrel because it's open, and it's food's a little better quality than the old IHOP. That is the other option, or Wendy's, or McDonald's. Actually, Wendy's breakfast is pretty legit though. If you want some fast food breakfast, it's pretty good. The banana is shifting. Anyway, yeah, but Cracker Barrel has these like, basically it's just a cut up steak cooked in a garlic sauce on the breakfast menu that is very tasty, and you can get a very healthy breakfast at Cracker Barrel, surprisingly. You could do really well there. Straight like protein and low carb, the whole 9 yards, whatever you're looking for, you can pretty much accomplish it there. Yeah, but Cracker Barrel, I can actually get a really legit meal that fits my macros super easily. Tons of protein, no crazy high calorie stuff, like just very good food. So yeah, we went to Cracker Barrel and got a little Valentine's Day present. Look look at these. Look at this. Why is the blue? What is going on? Look at this. Are these not the most beautiful earrings? It's like jade or green marble, something going on here with a bee. Ah. Yep, so this is my Valentine's Day present, and I was very, very excited about these. So pretty. So I'm doing a makeup look inspired by them today. That is my plan that I'm about to go film. But yeah, good morning. Hello. Also, I gotta show you this. So, my husband was putting one thing on the calendar where we have our AC company come out because we keep rescheduling. And he just put sad times, big day, Jimmy's rustled. And like, what are you even talking about here on the calendar? Also, here's this month. Very pretty. He's might get his tax return, and he's going to order a computer. So that's why his Jimmys are rustled, apparently. But yeah, it's just, I was confused by what he was on about. I was very confused about what he was on about there. He's talking about the sad times. What's going to happen? Is it that time of the month for me? And you know my schedule better than I do? Actually, I think that does check out to be that time. Let me see. Sad time. Oh my gosh, it does. Wow. That's funny. But anyway, today should be gym day, but we actually don't have time to do gym today because we're leaving at 8 a.m. and we both, well, he's on night shift, but I have a feeling he's been taking a nap all night because the phone's been awfully quiet, and I napped for a little while and woke up pretty early. So we'll probably be pretty exhausted by the time we get home. So I think tomorrow will be leg day and dentist. Woohoo! What a Valentine's Day. Well, the gym part I'm excited about. The dentist part I am not, because I absolutely hate getting my teeth cleaned. I am the biggest baby. I have very sensitive gums. The only perk to me of going to the dentist is that I get a new toothbrush, or another new toothbrush. I stockpile them, but they have these super soft ones that they give me. They're very gentle on the gums that I cannot find at the store. And they hook me up with those. And sometimes they'll throw me an extra one in there for in between visits, which is nice. So I've got a little stockpile of the super duper gentle toothbrushes. That's what's going on so far this week. Woohoo! Exciting times. So I'm gonna go get started on today's video, which is gonna be the look inspired by the eyeshadow, or inspired by those earrings. Hopefully my brain doesn't crap out on me. Goodness. But yeah, that is the big week. Man, it actually is a big week because this past weekend was Mardi Gras, Valentine's Day, Super Bowl weekend. Like all the big holidays can all land together, and it was Lunar New Year. I feel like there's probably a lot of DUIs. But today is actually Mardi Gras. So we're going to kind of have a little nice Mardi Gras-ish day and have a little treat. Valentine's Day teeth cleaning. All right. I'll see you guys later. So I think the last clip I filmed was me doing a bit of a shop my stash situation in here, cleaning up, organizing, and pulling out some stuff that I want to play with for this early spring season. Moving into spring rather, and yeah, so I just pulled out things that were suiting my vibe right now that I wanted to get my little phalanges in. Also, this is the look we did today. More matchy-matchy with the earrings. But this is Nomad Ghost Town on the eyes. So I thought I'd show you, just kind of go through a little bit like the color products I pulled. Not really the complexion or any of that because it's mostly the same stuff that I've been using. But I wanted to show you what eyeshadow palettes that I'm keeping out and what I pulled out to play with. So I'm keeping out, I Need a Nude. Clearly, we've got Retro because I'm still playing with this one. I don't know why, I just felt the need to pull out Swamp Queen. It's so old, but I still just am drawn to this palette. I thought it'd be fun just for every day, something to grab for. Of course, Pretty Grunge is staying out because it's like, I'm real intrigued by her new cream palettes. Real intrigued by those. I kind of want to check them out. And Natasha also has this really cute face palette coming out that has like bronzer, contour, blush, and beautiful eyeshadows all in one palette, and it just looks so cohesive and like kind of right up my alley color story wise. It would suit me really well. I'm very intrigued, and I kept Empowerment out because I do want to revisit that, and Rose Quartz to play with because I feel like this is like a perfect spring palette. Look at these. Look at these colors. I think I want to just like do some reels and play with it and have some fun. So I pulled those, and of course Ghost Town is still out because I got re-inspired to play with it. And I decided to pull out Naked Honey because I love this palette and I just want to revisit it. So we might do kind of a throwback palette video with Naked Honey because I featured it so much back in the day on the channel. I feel like I need to give it some more love. I also pulled out the Urban Decay Wild West because Lana Del Rey is going to have a country album coming out. We got Beyonce with Texas Hold'em out. I'm in the mood for some Western goodness. I actually really like the new Beyonce song, the Texas Hold'em song. I'm into it. Anyways, so that's what this one looks like. I figured we could do something fun with this. I kept out Walk of No Shame palette, just in case I want to play with that. I don't know, I wanted it out. I pulled out Dreamy Pink from CoverGirl Clean Color. This is just such a perfect spring palette. It's a Pillar Talk Dude. Beautiful, beautiful palette. And did I call it or not on Danessa Myricks making a blushy tone version of Groundwork? I called it. I called it. Because it felt like the natural progression of things. So there's going to be a blush version of this coming out with like berries and pinks, and it looks like maybe a little peach in there. I'm very intrigued. But yeah, so I mean, Groundwork is hanging out because I haven't given it back to my friend yet, so it's staying out. And we also have Lightworks 3 hanging out. What else did I pull? The little Queen Bee palette, because these are fun spring colors, especially these two here. I don't know, I feel like I need to put my little fingers in this more. And one of my favorite palettes for spring, Nouveau. I love it. I love Nouveau. I think it's such a pretty palette. And I kept out Vive. This is the Essential palette. So yeah, that's as far as eyeshadows what I've got out to dip my little phalanges in. And then I pulled just a huge variety of lips, like a ridiculous amount of like peachy shades and warm orangey shades, and just things that made me think of spring and fun and very peachiness. Lots of peachiness. And a little bit of some cooler, lighter lips. A little less vampy. So I got all the Revlon lipsticks out. I kept out the NYX Shine Loud and Boundary Pusher because I felt like I wanted a dark brown lip at some point. My favorite glosses are still out from like Bobbi Brown and Too Faced and the Milani Fruit Fetish oils. What else is special that I pulled? I decided to pull back out my vinyl inks from Maybelline, which I'm wearing Peppy today on the lips. And yeah, these are just perfect spring colors that I have within this line. If I want something a little bit more wine looking, I'm keeping out the Colorfish Hydrating Lip Stain in Mahogany Mommy. Pulled Lifter Gloss in Stone. I have the plumper one in Hot Chili in my purse. Keeping e.l.f. out in No Doubt in their Narrow Face. That felt like a good lipstick to have for right now. In case I wanted to get real dark and vampy with it, I got this one from NARS out. This is the shade Ingrid's, one of the Audacious lipsticks, I believe is what those are called. Yeah, Fresh Gloss, Power Suit from Vive. I love those shades. I don't get super seasonal with my lipsticks. Like, I generally always keep kind of browny peaches around. and I pull out some pops of color. Two little liquid lipsticks from Wet n Wild. We got Cedar Later and Sin Nudes. I thought I might want to revisit these. Colored Rain, these two from their Queen Bee collection. We've got so pretty, so pretty. And I also pulled out the traditional lipstick satins from the same line, which are just these nice warm, one's kind of an orange and then one's more of a peach. Thought those would be fun to have out and play with. My two favorites from Jason Wu, we got Cannoli and Eclair. I love these two so much. They're so gorgeous as blushes also. Just so stunning. The formula on these. They have got more traditional lipsticks because I like to double them up as blushes now. That's really become something I'm enjoying. Oh, I pulled this little bright red out from AOA. Thought that'd be fun. A couple of the Maybelline Ultimates. We got more Auburn and more honey. Running theme with the honey and the bee stuff. I mean, spring. Of course, this one from L'Oreal and Le Wood Nonchalant. It always is out because it's perfect. It's a perfect lipstick. Pulled my Sugar Pill lippies with Trixie Mattel. Both glosses and the liquid lipstick. In case I wanted a pink vibe. I thought the liquid lipstick would be fun to play with. It's not normally a color I go for, but I think it might be fun to incorporate in somewhere. What is this one? This is one of the Nude Intense L'Oreal lipsticks. This is in Nude Extreme. It's a very pretty warm shade. Keeping out Milani's Shoop because I'm just kind of panning that. And yeah, all the Revlon Super Lustrouses that I'm obsessed with. ABH and Toffee. I kind of like a darker brownie lip with like a soft eye lately. That's really kind of my thing. And this Clinique lipstick in Mocha Pop, I think is what this is called. Yeah, I love this lipstick. It's like super glossy and just gorgeous. It's so pretty. It's a great just everyday lippy. Got the Milani little lip balm out in Push Up, no, Tied Up. And then I pull also two of the nudie shades, Peachy Nudes here. This is Pleasure and Tease. And I got out Secret Pillow Talk dupe there. And I pulled Poppy, because Poppy is such a fun color, especially for spring and summer. And it's like, it's not quite red. It's red, but it's got a little something else in there that's really fun. Got that out to play with and create a look around, I think. So I feel like it's one of those lipsticks that needs to be like the star of the show. It's just, yeah. So that's what I pulled for lips. ColourPop Grunge. This Tarte lipstick that I really like to just throw on. One of these little chubby sticks. Two L'Oreal matte crayons. One in Strawberry Glaze and Lavender Honey. Oh, those would be nice to play with. We got Vibe from LA Girl. And yeah, alright. And for like cheeky products, I pulled out some different putty blushes. I think I've had Tahini out because I'm just got kind of into this color a lot. And then I pulled Bahamas and Turks and Caicos. Perfect springy tones. And I've got the bronzer in here as well, the putty bronzer. I'm almost done with this, so I'm trying to pan it. A hit pan. So I'm trying to finish it up. A couple of fun cream blushes. One from Janessa Myricks, the other one from Milani. Just some nice corals. I love the corally cheek. Warm Soul from MAC. And Milani Luminoso. Mega Glow Stick from Wet n Wild. This is one of the Illuminator in When the Nude Strikes. I have beat this little thing up. Look, it's so broken. That's Molly Plants. The caps just fall apart on those. And I got NARS Laguna out. Patrick Ta in Do We Know Her? Another peachy warm blush. I saw he put out a bunch of new blushes, and I'm like, did those already exist? They look the same as the others. They're starting to all look alike. And I also have his face palette out, the Contour and Shoe Statuesque. I haven't been reaching for it too much, but I wanted it out. Film Star Bronze and Glow. Just love it. I don't think I need this one out. This is CoverGirl Mink. I'm actually going to put that back up. Or put that up, brother. We got Nudegasm because it stays out. I pulled a Melt Digital Dust Blush. This is the Queen Bee. I use it as a bronzer. Nice glowy bronzer. Still got Hourglass out because we're panning. Want to see the progress? Hitting a little pan in there. Making some progress. Maybe next year I'll buy a new. Wherever the newest one is. Next Christmas. I want to make really good progress on that first. Or purchase a new one. In case I just want to grab a highlighter, I got White Gold from e.l.f. I need some more drugstore highlighters, I think. Because I think this is getting harder to find. But it's such a good little highlighter. And Beautiful Skin Sunkissed Glow Bronzer. I use this a lot. Like, especially if I feel like I need a little extra warmth. Like on my body or face or anywhere. Just to kind of even things out. It's perfect for that. Because sometimes I'd be accidentally looking ghostlier than I am. And that can help correct that issue. And of course we got the Beauty Wands from e.l.f. But I'm trying to use up this one before I go back to the contours in here. I'm going to pan this because it's almost done. And I forgot I had this little contour stick from LA Colors. So got that out to remind myself it exists. And we got Pink Flame from Bobbi Brown thrown in here as well. Because it's perfect. It's perfect. And yes, skincare routine is pretty... Whoop. Skincare routine is pretty much staying the same. Got the same stuff out. Only thing I've really kind of added in that I've been alternating in is the Shiseido Vital Perfection Uplifting and Firming Advanced Cream. I've been kind of layering that into my skincare routine. I'm a little excessive with the skincare lately. It's an addiction with the skincare. And let's see, the only thing complexion that is different than what I've had out recently. Pulled this back out, wore it today. Still a beautiful product. I'm looking forward to trying the new foundation from Wet n Wild. Lumi Glotion, I used that today as well. And pulled that back out. But yeah, everything else is pretty much the same. It's in here. Same stuff I've been reaching for as far as complexion goes, and just trying to make some progress and do some panning. I'm always hungry. Every time I get on here, I'm like, I'm hungry. I want some oatmeal. Well, guess what? I don't want oatmeal right now. I'm not sure what I want. But it's about dinner time. I'm getting close to dinner time. Last episode, True Detective is tonight. I'm very sad that it's already over. I love that show so much. Loved it. I loved this newest season. Is it as good as the first season? Nothing's going to top the first season for me because it's just, I'm going to call it Louisiana bias. Truly that. But I'm loving the way they're connecting. Like, I don't want to give any spoilers, but they tie in together and it's very exciting. Like all the seasons kind of tie in a little bit together except for that second one. The LA Noir vibe one. That one doesn't doesn't fit the vibe at all. I think that should have been a standalone series. It would have been great. but it doesn't fit into the True Detective universe to me. Anyway, I think I've talked about that enough. Fussed about that. But yeah, last episode is tonight. That comes on at 8. So that's what I'm doing with my evening. Oh, the hair. Okay, I think it looks okay, but it feels too soft. There's a point, if you have wavy curly hair, you understand what I mean. When it feels too soft, it's that you put too much product in softness, like too much leave-in or something. I definitely think I used too much leave-in, but repurchased those Jessie curls, Jessie Girl, what's it called? I repurchased them. This is the Miss Jessie's. I think I used too much of the Pillow Soft curls, which is more of a lotion type of thing. Yeah, so this I should have used a little bit less of in my hair because I think I put too much. Look, this sample's gonna last me forever. And then I topped it with the Jelly Soft curls for a little more hold. And I think they make a good combo. I just used way too much. So my hair feels product heavy. Like, it doesn't necessarily feel heavy, it just feels like I have a lot of product in it. And it's not the best feeling. It's almost like a gummy feeling. You know how it feels when you just put too much conditioner or something in your hair, or you didn't rinse it thoroughly. It's that feeling. But it didn't like turn out bad. Like, it looks better than I thought it was gonna look. Like, after I dried it last night and kind of styled it, I was like, oh, man, I'm gonna have to wash it again tomorrow. This is not good. And I thought, let me live with it overnight, let it kind of settle into itself, and maybe my hair will absorb some more of the product, because that does happen because I have dry hair. And sometimes on the first day applying the curl creams, it can feel a little bit drier, or it can feel a little bit heavier. And then by the next day, the curl cream is absorbed a little bit more and soaked in, and it's less heavy feeling. And it kind of did. So it balanced itself out a little bit. And I don't hate the results. It's just, I don't know. I could do better. Our trip to Natchez was awesome, by the way. It was so much fun. We went to that brewery, the Flying Heart Brewery. We tried a little Pure Flight samples. I'm not a drinker, but I sampled. They tasted good. Like, it's a good, you know, little sip just to taste them. One of them tasted like soy sauce and sesame oil, and all we could think was, this would be great to cook with. Because, you know, you like, do you like beer chicken? That one would be great for like beer chicken or something. They have one that's like it tasted like Guinness out of the bottle, basically. You know, just a variety. They have like a very slim selection of beers that they make, but they're like, they hit all the bases of something for everybody. Anyways, so we did the little flight where you could just sample them, and it was me, my husband, and my friend Lila, so it was between the three of us, you know, little cups like that. And then we got pizza called the Day Wrecker, which had steak, bacon, and chicken on it. That was good. And we got the Parmesan garlic chicken wings that are heavenly. Like, they make a garlic sauce from scratch, and it's fresh Parmesan on top. And don't let me start on the desserts at this place. They're amazing, but we skipped the dessert there, came back to town, and went to Peach Factory. Apparently this is a chain that's been popping up everywhere, and it's like cobbler heaven, cobbler and pudding, which is two things that I love, is pudding and cobbler, especially banana pudding. I'm a banana pudding connoisseur, and their banana pudding is in the top ranking. It was amazing, amazing. And they had like a strawberry cobbler, very good. And I tried a couple others. They have a dessert flight there too. It was a day of flights, so we got the dessert flight to try out some different stuff. And yeah, the banana, but yeah, that was really fun. And just a nice little environment in there. It's very small and kind of crowded, but it was a nice little place. That is definitely not a regular place to go, because oh my goodness, that is too much sugar. That was definitely a Mardi Gras treat. It was Fat Tuesday. Mardi Gras, we had the fattest of Tuesdays. The fattest. Because yeah, pizza, wings, beer apparently, and a whole dessert flight, and a fancy coffee drink. Oh my gosh. And then I had for breakfast, Chex Mix and beef jerky. And then I got a piece of beef jerky stuck in my tooth, and it was hurting so bad. Like, got stuck up between my teeth, and I could not get it with floss. I had to go buy those picks to get back there and get it. It was the worst. And I was like, well, it's not that big a deal because I got teeth cleaning the next day. Well, my husband got sick the next day, so we canceled our teeth cleanings. So we ended up going into the store and got some of those picks, and it took care of the problem. But ooh, I was kind of glad that the cleaning got canceled because it was very sore. I have a wisdom tooth that definitely needs to get eventually pulled. Like, it doesn't hurt or really bother me, but occasionally something will get stuck between my teeth back there and it bugs me. And it's just really hard to reach because it's in the very, very back. It's my one remaining wisdom tooth. I don't know why they didn't remove it when they removed my other two. I had one like pulled when I was a teenager or early 20s, but the other two I had surgically removed. I don't know why they just didn't take this one. I guess because it wasn't causing any issues. You know, every time I go to the dentist, we're like, oh, you get that wisdom tooth. We should probably take that out one day before it decides to turn on you, because that's what wisdom teeth do. They are evil and they will turn on you. But it has yet to do so. So we just been leaving it because it's not hurting anybody. And anyway, but yeah, husband got sick, so we had to cancel the dentist anyway. And I got a catch in my hip, so I couldn't really do a whole lot at the gym. And then he also had a little bit of a gout flare up from the beer. A little tiny bit. Got him. But I think he kind of like had like a relapse of where he had the flu 3 weeks ago. He had the flu, and maybe about almost a month. And you know how you have that little dry cough that will linger after you've been sick? Well, it went away, but then it came back, and then he started running like a low-grade fever, which could have been a gout flare-up also, which causes low-grade fever. And he just wasn't feeling it. He felt tired. I think he had like bronchitis kind of thing going on. And we also had the HVAC people come, and they like maintenanced everything and blew out the lines and stirred up so much dust, and you know, in the attic, outside, and all that. So that definitely didn't help things because he also has a severe dust allergy and asthma. So he has not had a fun week since then. So we have been just couch potatoing it, like just vegging out on the couch. Him and Pumpkin have been having the best time watching TV, and yes, we've been very boring. But I think tomorrow, my hip is feeling much better. It's just slightly pulley feeling, tight. There's some tightness in the piriformis muscle in the sciatic area, which that's an ongoing thing. I always have issues with that, and it just kind of has to work itself out. But when it's mad, I can't like lift because it will make it a million times worse. So I just have to let it calm down, have to do things to relax it, like Epsom salt baths, massage, heating pads, and eventually it kind of releases. It basically, I get a knot in there, and I have to do a lot of special stretches for it. But it's almost gone. So I'm thinking tomorrow I might be able to go do some maybe just upper body instead of lower body, and yeah. But yeah, that's been our exciting week. It got extremely cold. Also, again, super cold. Back down to 20s, and then it's gonna be like 80 degrees in a few days. So yeah, the weather is confusing, everything is confusing and just weird. But anyways, I wanted to end out this vlog nice and tidy like, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. I don't know what plans. Oh, we have a dinner coming up, a friend dinner, or one of our big friend dinners. It's gonna be Italian themed. Yeah, we do have that coming up at the end of the month, which will probably be the next vlog, and that's gonna be Italian themed dinner, which is always the best. And I gotta figure out something to bring to that. Yeah, nothing too crazy going on. Just trying to get back into, see, tomorrow is Monday, so I'm gonna try to get back into my routine and kick off the week right. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe and stay spooky. Bye now.